Good morning, students.
Good morning.
So, dyes make the world colorful. Without dyes, we cannot imagine the world to be beautiful, right? If you just imagine all of them are wearing white shirt every day, not a single day, every day. She is wearing some white color lace, right? If she is wearing the white color for a whole 365 days, we get bored, right? So, dyes are very essential part of our life, and nowadays we color our fabric with synthetic dyes. Okay. So earlier days we used to color it with the natural dyes, and later, with many reasons, we have totally shifted to synthetic dyes. And industry, it wants to make its daily life meaningful, so that it wants to use some natural dyes. Okay, so today's case study is based on, can synthetic dyes replace natural dyes? Is it possible to replace 100%? Is it necessary? All those things we will discuss. Okay. You know about synthetic dyes and also natural dyes. Right? Now, let me ask you some questions which will help us to conclude whether we can go for natural dyes or synthetic dyes. What are the advantages of synthetic dyes?
Easy to use.
Pardon?
Easy to use.
Easy to use. Okay. You have a ready-made, you use it immediately. And then affordable. It's very cheap, right? Because it is manufactured and it is given very cheap. And then all shades are available. Okay, you have dark shade, you have bright shade, light red, dark red, orange, green, black, white, everything, not white. Every shade is available, and you have variety of shades. Okay, as you see in the Asian Paint shade card, you have variety of shades. But what does it mean for a natural dye? What are the disadvantages of synthetic dyes? We use lots of chemicals. Synthetic dye preparation itself chemicals. And then by using it for dyeing, again we use chemicals. Okay, anything else? Since we use chemicals, we let the water out, right? The waste effluent. So it causes pollution. And any other thing? Some may get allergy, skin rashes. For some of them, the dyes are not suitable, not for everyone, but for few, especially infants. Okay, when we use harsh synthetic dyes, they are not suitable for their children. Okay, so with all these reasons, what we know that industry, it wants to shift towards natural dyes, because synthetic dyes are highly polluting. Synthetic dyes use harsh chemicals. They are not suitable for all categories of people. Okay, in that sense, they wanted to shift to natural dyes. But the management also consider the disadvantages of natural dyes. Okay, so when you take, if you want to switch out to natural dyes, what are the advantages? Eco-friendly. So eco-friendly means environment safe. When you dispose the effluent also, it is not going to harm the land, it is not going to harm water. So your environment is protected when you use more of natural dyes. Then renewable. Yes. What do you mean by the word renewable? It can be generated again and again. Okay. Synthetic dye always synthesized in lab. But when you take turmeric, you cultivate turmeric plant, you get turmeric. The next year, you can cultivate turmeric plant, you get turmeric. Okay. You cultivate a plant and you get it again and again. Okay. But the synthetic dyes are always synthetic and they have to be synthesized in the laboratory. Right. And any other advantages? Allergy free. Okay, infants can also use natural dyes. Those who have some skin problems, they can also use clothing which are dyed using natural dyes. Okay, so these are all some of the advantages of natural dyes. These are the advantages of natural dyes. Okay, but what are the disadvantages? Not reproducible. It is very, very important to know because you get 1 gram of beetroot, you can make a dye the fabric, you get one shade. Another day, you get another beetroot, take 1 gram and dye it. It may not be reproducible. It may not be able to get the same shade because beetroots, they are natural. They give the pigmentation in different shades. Okay, any other thing? Only pale shades are obtained. And poor fasters, because they are going to use more of chemicals to fix them, so poor fasters. So these are all the disadvantages of natural dyes. So that industry now they come to a conclusion, you cannot shift all of a sudden to natural dyes. Okay, so some percentage of dye, clothing can be dyed using synthetic dyes, and some percentage can be dyed using natural dyes. Okay, so whenever there is a requirement for natural dye, they can go for natural dye, and whenever there is a strict requirement for synthetic dye, they go for synthetic. That is the management. They have decided to work on that, and they implemented it.